Yo, yo, it's your girl, Tia Miss Illinois, checking in for the one time, y'all. Good grief and good morning.
Yo, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. I said, is this thing on? Is this thing on? Good grief and good morning, y'all. It's the good grief morning. It's the good grief morning. It's the good grief morning show. It's the good grief morning. Good grief morning. It's the good grief morning show. It's the good grief morning. It's the good grief morning.
Yes, absolutely. Good grief and good morning, y'all. I am back with an amazing guest this week. I'm really excited about it. It seems like the guests every week, they just, it get more intense each week. And I love to be able to interview comedians. It's my favorite. I love to laugh, and so they always seem to bring the laughs. I hope y'all enjoyed the last episode as well, y'all. I want to start off by talking about the month of July. Each month has different things that it's recognized for, and July is Disability Pride Month. So if anybody knows anyone who is disabled, this is about them. Disabled or handicapped, there are respectful ways to be able to interact with the individuals. We don't want to just assume, but knowledge is key. I'm so sorry, y'all. I got a special guest here, and I was laughing a little bit before we started, so I'm just really trying to get through. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in each week after week. Make sure you are following and make sure you have subscribed. Okay, so before we really even get into anything, we're going to take a quick break, and then you all will meet my special guest in just a moment. Okay, y'all? Okay. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Sherry Neal. I'm the Zion Township Supervisor. Zinnias became an important symbol for Zion after taking a group of seniors from the Zion Park District to Lilacs in Lombard. Now, I don't know about you, but I would never have a reason to go to Lombard, Illinois, except they had lilacs. And so, returning home, I thought, we need a flower. We need a reason for people to come to Zion besides cancer. And so I started doing a lot of research, trying to find a flower that could fit for Zion. And perennials are the best because they grow every single year. You plant them once and then they keep coming back. But I couldn't find anything. And then I started looking under annuals, flowers that you have to plant every year. And I found the zinnia. Zion blooms.
When the community plants together.
If you want to be a part, grief.com. Okay, you're going to scroll on down, and then you're going to hit that little button that says submit. It's going to be a part of the show. We are looking for all type of guests, okay? We got testimonials. If you are a counselor or a therapist, we want to hear from you. We would love to hear your wisdom, your knowledge. If you are a new business or small business, you got stuff coming up and going on, and you just want to promote, highlight, and talk about it, reach out to me. Good grief, good morning, and goodbye. Right. Y'all, we are back. We are back. Once again, thank you all for tuning in to the Good Grief Morning Show each and every week. If you would like to be a guest on the show, reach out. Go to goodgrief.com, G-U-D, grief.com. Send me a little message, okay? You can message me here if you'd like. Hopefully I'll get to it, okay? But I would love to have you if you are a great fit for the show. And so far, I've had some amazing fits, and it's just getting, better and better as we move forward. So I want to thank all my day ones for rocking with me. Okay, right now though, I'm going to get ready to introduce my special guest. I'm really excited about this. Honestly, this comedian, right? Like I saw him probably about 14 years ago, if I'm calculating right, about 13, 14 years ago, I saw him and I was like, this man is hilarious. I thought, that he was in town, but he was out of town. I thought a lot of things. I thought he was out there kicking it with like Eddie Murphy and Kevin Hart and them, because he's up there like that. But he got this different thing about him. So he's actually one of my favorite Chicago comedians. This man has been featured all over, okay? BET's Comic View, the Comedy Bar you've seen him at, Who's Got Jokes. He's been to the Laugh Factory. He is from the South Side. Wow, honey, stop playing with that man. And you've also seen him on Creative Hustle, which you can find that on Tubi. If you could please, you all, clap it up, show some love for my guest, Schmitty B. Put the DJ horns. Put the DJ horns on him. Did I get that right?
Sound effects, okay. All right, I see.
First, I just want to say thank you for being available to be on the show. I know you're a very busy man.
Yeah.
Okay, and you don't even live here anymore. So the fact that we were able to connect.
Yeah. This might have been grateful. Fake because I really only came here to renew my driver's license because they kept telling me no. And it's all type of ordeal. I almost shot that DMV up today. I was like, look, ma'am, I got it on me.
You got it on you?
And she was like, no, we're gonna take care of you. I was like, all right, cool.
Was you in and out?
Yeah, I was in and out. It was really nobody in there. So they probably only helped me out because they were bored. Other than that, if it was busy, they'd have been like, no, we can't do it. And I'd have been in there back.
You would have been in the back of a squad car, to be exact.
Yeah, I was prepared to go do some time. And I was gonna tell that story to every inmate in that jail. I'm like, so you let me ask you, if you went to the DMV 5 times and didn't get no license, how would you feel? So yeah.
So yes,
that was the only reason I was here, and some other stuff,
Some of the loose ends, some things that get together. So I'm happy though.
Yeah.
That you were able to, make time to get here. So you're from the South Side.
Yes. Of Chicago.
I want to know a little bit about, just before we get into this, I want to know a little bit about you growing up on the South Side of Chicago and how you found comedy or how it found you.
It didn't start when I was growing up.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? It probably did. So growing up, my aunt used to work 3 to 11.
Okay.
And she would come home and we would watch Sanford and Son at night. They would have this was back when they was doing, before all of those TV shows, not TV shows, those TV channels came out. Like now you got a TV Land channel. That was just a block of time that another channel had.
Okay.
Right. So at a certain hour it'd be TV Land, and then you'd watch Sanford and Son, The Jeffersons, All in the Family, all of that. So we would just be watching Sanford and Son. We'd be laughing and talking and joking around and whatnot. And then, I didn't think nothing of it, but I used to act in high school. That's where I kind of got into acting. And I really never really thought about comedy until I was like maybe 21 is when I started, 21, 22, 20. Yeah, somewhere.
Your earlier 20s.
Yeah, somewhere around in there I started. Because I talk a lot of just mess. I say a lot of funny things. And I ran into a guy who was a comic at one point, and he was like, I'm gonna go say some of the stuff you be saying at work on stage. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then he'd come back like, man, that stuff killed over the weekend. I was like, I can say my own stuff on stage. And then it just kind of snowballed. And then I actually started up here.
Okay.
At Just Joking.
Just Joking is, I think,
over
where I
Genesee.
saw you out. Yes. Let me put the DJ horns on that. Shout out to Just Joking.
Yes. Just Joking had a Thursday night open mic. Jokes Notes in Chicago had a Wednesday night open mic. I had missed the Wednesday open mic, so I drove up to Just Joking's open mic on Thursday because I had a show on Saturday and I needed to see if those jokes worked because some guy came into the job and he was like, I'm gonna put you on my show. And I was like, all right, cool, bet. And I was like, let me see if these jokes work. And, you know, long story short, they didn't.
They didn't?
Nah, they worked Thursday. They didn't work Saturday.
Oh.
Chicago is a different animal.
Yes.
You can't come from anywhere and think you're gonna do comedy in Chicago.
Facts.
Chicago is a different animal when it comes to telling jokes. Everywhere else, they probably would have worked, and they did not work on that Saturday show. They worked on that Thursday show.
So it worked in Waukegan?
Yeah.
When he was in Waukegan, it worked. Then you took that to Chicago, and it was like, take that back to
I didn't even get
Waukegan.
into the jokes. They booed me on the strength of just seeing me. They was like, we don't know, dude. Boom.
That is so traumatizing.
It was. It's definitely traumatizing. You got to know that you want to do this. And yeah, Chicago will make you can be extremely talented and Chicago still won't care. They still try to destroy your dreams. You could be Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
And Chicago be like, we don't care about his dreams. You know, actually, Martin Luther King swore off coming to Chicago ever again because they hit him in the head with a brick.
No.
You can
look, that's information.
You can Google that.
Somebody Google that, and we need a check back. We need a fact check.
Chicago, I believe, 60-something. Got hit with a brick and said, I'm never going to Chicago again. You can Google that. That's
rough.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh my God.
Came to Chicago, got hit with a brick. And they was... he was fighting already for freedom. They was like, we don't care. You finna hit Buddy with a brick. And that's why you never seen Martin. You ain't even got a story outside of the brick story of Martin Luther King in Chicago.
How come every street that's Martin Luther King is bad?
Because
And that's everywhere.
we're rebellious, right? He stood for peace, and we don't want peace.
We don't want that.
So, you know, we'll be on a King Drive. You might as well pack it up. You walk on over there to them killers and just say, hey, man, it look like it ain't no way out of here, so I'm gonna just join with whatever y'all doing.
That's funny.
That's the only way out.
I do want to know, though. Okay, so Thursday was great. Saturday wasn't it. It didn't make you feel like, no, I'm not doing this no more? Or did it make you feel like, I'm gonna just keep doing it in Waukegan? No. No,
I quit.
No, you quit. Okay.
I quit for like 3 months. Gave it up. I walked out. I was like, yeah, that's it for me. Just need to get that out. You don't understand how bad that bomb was. Because even though I didn't get a chance to tell any jokes, that's still a bomb.
So you didn't really even get to do the set. It was just off top.
They introduced me.
No.
And I was about to start telling my jokes, and some dude in the back was like, hey, who is dude?
No.
And that was it.
So they was heckling then? Like just yelling out stuff?
So
Did you ain't say nothing back, or you just was like,
I tried to, but they was already booing.
No.
The booze was louder than the mic. I was like, can you turn the mic up so I can defend myself? They was like, no. And after that, I quit for like 3 months. Me and my girl went to Vegas. I saw George Wallace in Vegas do like hour and a half of comedy. And when I got back to Chicago, that's when I started again. But man, at first, I was done. I was like, man, I ain't finna keep coming up here committing suicide. Nah, it was after that night, it was over. And
Okay.
I was just a civilian after that. And you know,
Okay.
it works out how it's supposed to work out. But yeah, Chicago.
When you took that time off, did you get back on a Chicago stage? Did you feel like I gotta master this audience?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have that feeling where I needed to master the audience. I just started back doing comedy. It's a lot of us would tell you it's like a drug. Being on a stage is you cannot. If there's a group of people, a stage and a mic, you're gonna ask somebody to let you get some time. Hey y'all, I mean just I don't care if it's a graduation. Let me just go up and say a few things. So when I got back, it wasn't about conquering that. room because it wasn't a club I was at. It was just like a show somebody was putting together.
Oh man.
No.
Okay. Well, now I can understand a little. It wasn't like it was at the Laugh Factory type thing.
Laugh Factory wasn't
The
just so when I came back, I was just in it again. And then to be honest with you, just a few months after I started back doing comedy, I got my first TV show. It didn't take long.
Look, you see how you helped me.
Because I got, people might see this and be like, oh, he just probably wasn't funny. Nah, my first TV show, right? Like a few months right after that. I taped that TV show. It dropped in October. So I started in March.
Okay.
I quit in March. I came back in June. October, which was Sweetest Day, they had dropped my episode.
Oh,
That's how fast.
Yeah. That's how you know if it's something it's gonna be.
I don't know, man, but Chicago will ruin your dreams. Whatever dream you got, whatever ambition, Chicago will tell you no.
And I want to talk a little bit because I know you ended up, you moved. But before we get into that, y'all, we're going to take another quick little break. So thank y'all for tuning in. Okay, yes, thank you. We'll be right back after this message. Well, good grief and good morning. I would like to say, hey, stay connected. Follow us on Facebook, Good Grief, or stay connected on YouTube. That's Tia Miss Illinois. What the young people say, smash that subscribe button, hit that like, and stay connected with Good Grief.
I just moved. I got a little paper now, so I hired a moving company. You get a moving company, it's a few dudes in a truck, okay? Yeah, one of the dudes they sent me had little arms. Yeah, you know how you put your t-shirt on and you don't all the way get it through? His arms was like up here. They walk in, nobody said nothing. So they standing there, right? It's the two regular arm dudes. I don't know what to call it, And then he's standing there, but he pointing out all the big shit to get. Oh, I'm gonna get the stove. I'm gonna get the refrigerator. I'm gonna get the sectional. I'm like, man, I wanna be mad, but if I say something now, I'm a bigot. So I gotta let him pick something up, break it, then ask for half off. Turns out, this little arm dude was amazing. The regular arm dudes didn't even help. He moved the whole place by himself. I was so impressed. I was like, I gotta give him a tip or something. And I told him, I was like, listen, these regular arm dudes, these regular arm dudes is holding you back. That you need to get you 3 other little arm dudes and open up little arm movers. Have you a baby, call it Little Arm and Sons.
Welcome back to the Good Grief Morning Show, y'all. I am having a great time. Make sure you all are following. Make sure you have subscribed. And tag a friend and tell a friend. The Good Grief Morning Show is on. I'm sitting here with stand-up comedian Schmitty B. The brother's just been everywhere. We left off talking about a little bit about his experience in Chicago, but now you are in Cali.
Yes.
Okay, I want to know about the transition. Is it a culture shock?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, let's talk about Cali, and I want to know how you doing out there. Are you still doing comedy there?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good out there.
Okay.
Culture shock, you can hear it from me first because ain't nobody gonna tell you. If you are from Chicago and the greater metropolitan area of Chicago, anywhere you move, outside of that, the food is trash.
Ooh, I heard. Surely California, they're good for something out there. Like
Mexican food is good.
Okay.
Smash burgers are decent.
Okay.
Outside of that, don't go get no pizza, don't get no fried chicken, don't get no barbecue, don't get no Chinese.
They don't got no mild sauce out there?
No.
They don't got mild sauce?
No.
Oh.
Oh, actually, you know what? They got a Harold's. It's expensive. I didn't even bother eating it because I didn't like the way the dude looked.
Okay.
He didn't look. It wasn't no bulletproof glass in there. I felt too safe ordering it. I was like, nah, pass. And they closed early. It was like 9 o'clock. They were like, we about to close. I was like, man, if you don't knock it off.
So they don't have things open late like in Chicago, like all night. You can get something all night. No.
You can't get anything past like 5 o'clock.
Okay.
You can go in there, McDonald's close at 5 o'clock. And they just, it's a big culture shock. The traffic bad because the drivers are horrible.
Okay.
They can't.
Traffic.
The lane's so wide, I don't understand how ain't nobody getting nowhere. It's just they really can't drive. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna say it. You ain't gonna stop. You hear it from me.
Y'all can't drive
can't
out
drive.
there. Y'all can't drive.
LA.
They probably can drive, but I could tell you that the way that y'all drive in Chicago should be studied.
Yeah. No.
No, I think that it should really be. It's
I
a
be
thing.
making moves. You should have seen how
The way y'all the switching lanes and the this and the that and the taxi drivers that hit you. If you
Every part of driving gives California drivers trouble. Right turns, left turns, U-turns. If it got a turn in it, if the road curve, they can't deal with it. They got to slow down. Red lights.
okay.
Every listen, I'm not making this up. I wish I was making this up. Every time I've seen a California driver make a left turn, they always stop halfway in the turn.
So do you have road rage?
Yes.
Okay. Well, at least you're honest.
Yeah, no, I'm reaching under the seat. And that's something else that they don't do there. Like here, you got half a second to get out my way.
Okay.
And somebody is honking, somebody threatening you, somebody already out their car tapping on your window.
Right.
With their gun. In California, they just let it ride. They just sit there. The person in front of you not moving, they just sit there and take it. They just be like, nah, move. I got my window down and I'll be like, hey, get your stupid ass out the way. Move.
That's funny.
Like ain't nobody, California's, it's just but other than that, it's extremely safe.
Okay. I was gonna ask about that. So
It's extremely safe. Like people, I don't know, I just grew up in a bad neighborhood apparently because I be there and I'm like, man, it's so safe here.
wow. Okay.
People so mature, like things that we would have crashed out about, man, they'd be like,
They'd be more carefree. That's because of that Cali bud. That's that bud out there. Good grief. I think it maybe helps them to be a little more peaceful, a little more calm.
They are very diplomatic. I don't know what the word is. They use a lot of diplomacy. They talk their problems out. None of it is always an issue. I seem extremely confrontational because I'm from here. You get into an altercation here, it's almost 95% gonna end in violence here. Chicago, California, they don't.
They're cool. They speak, like no worries.
No big deal.
Hakuna
I don't know how
Matata.
them drive-bys happened in the 90s. Because I'm looking at the people so mature. I'm like, oh man, we'd have crashed out about that in Chicago.
That's a nice transition. Do you like peace? You seem like you like a little toxicness. You seem like you like the toxicness, Schmitty.
I love peace.
You love peace. Okay.
I love peace. That's why I'm never coming back here.
And that's why I'm so glad you were able to stop through, because you did say you don't see yourself coming back so much.
I shot 3 people this morning.
Oh,
This morning, shot 3 people.
that is.
Over misunderstandings. We both looked in each other's eyes and knew it was a misunderstanding. I still had to pop them. I was like, this is how we are.
Right.
I had to pop them. They understood. They was like, I got it. They was on the ground bleeding. Like, I understand.
They understand.
That's how Chicago is. You gotta, In California, I don't really. It took me a long time to even be angry in the state of California. That's how, like, it's just, they're just so mature. There's no problems, a lot of sunshine, be at the beach, the water's clear. You could see all the way to the bottom of the beach.
So you be in the water?
Nah,
you just.
I just be chilling
You just
up
look
there.
at the water. You look at the water.
Yeah. You stand at the beach and you just.
Just taking it all in, but not getting in.
Yeah, this is nice. Because people, they be out there surfing and
Yeah.
you get in the water, the waves come in, it'd be a breeze. People walk their dogs. It's nobody.
Like on
really-
Lake Shore. Without the surfboard.
Yeah, Lake Shore. Like nobody gets in Lake Michigan.
They don't get Lake Michigan.
Lake Michigan green. You don't get in that
You
water.
just go to just be there.
I'm at the lake. But in California, they actually get in the water. They show up with surfboards. They got the little suit all the way on, zipped up. Here, you can't get in that water.
You can't get in that water.
Water give you cancer.
Oh.
Can't get in
I've
the
only been like once or twice in my life.
It
so.
had to be when you were a baby. Now that water.
Yeah, we didn't get in. We was just like barbecuing out there.
I
was like, why nobody want to get? I was trying to figure out because I am a true suburban kid, and I was trying to figure out like why nobody want to get in the water. Everybody want to barbecue and frisbee and like all this other stuff, but nobody.
Man, that water toxic. You can't get in Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan looked like you just made green tea.
So Chicago ain't got like a beach.
Yeah.
A beach that.
Yeah,
right,
they got
but just
several
not,
beaches. They
okay.
all of them are Lake Michigan. All of them are Lake Michigan. You can't get in that water.
Don't get in there.
Yeah, don't get in that water.
That's good to know because I always wonder why everybody just want to kick it outside the water.
Yeah,
Because like in Waukegan and Zion, we can get in there, splash around,
That's
walk
Lake
a little
Michigan.
bit.
You shouldn't get in that water.
Don't get in there
You
either.
shouldn't
We
have gotten
just
that
not
water.
advised to do
I wouldn't have
that.
gotten that water.
Yeah, people. It's been a high rate of people drowning too,
water
and stuff
is
is going
bad.
on in that water. Though.
Yeah, because
it
you
really
get in
is.
that water and then all of a sudden it locks your body up. You can't swim back out. So you trying to
Yeah.
shimmy your shoulders out. You can't move a whole body in a water with just your shoulders. You can't. You're paralyzed. That's why they drowning. You're paralyzed in Lake Michigan.
This is great.
So yeah, they got nice beaches. It's extremely hot. The weather is different than it is here. Like I've been here in 65 degrees and I've been there in 65 degrees. So I kind of understand why people, when they're there in 65 degrees, they need a coat. Because it's not the same 65
It's not the
degrees
same.
here. So 65 degrees here is still warm. 65 degrees in California is freezing. And it's coming from somebody that I moved there in April.
Okay.
Right? So it was still cold here.
Right.
I get there, it was 65 degrees. I'm looking at it say 65 degrees. I walked out the airport. I was like, man, it's freezing out here.
Oh.
This is what y'all doing? What happened to the weather? So it's definitely different. It's not the same 65.
Okay.
It's not. If it's 65 in California, you need a coat.
That's interesting.
You don't need
Something that I ask all my guests. Tell me something good. Whether it's something that has happened, something that you're expecting, or just some good news. We like to hear good things.
Good news.
Something
What
good.
good news
We
do
want to know something good.
I got some good news, but I'm not gonna share it.
Okay, not that then. Share something else that you want to share. That just know that's how you know he working. He got things going on, but he can't talk about it. That's real exclusive.
Yeah, no. I think Chicago's comedy scene is thriving again,
Okay.
which is nice. There was a point where COVID had really just knocked out all the shows, and now people are like, "No, we got to get back outside." So that's some good news.
That is good.
I see a lot of familiar faces that I kind of miss these guys a little bit.
Okay, just a little bit.
So yeah. So I'm out doing my rounds again.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Chicago, comedy-wise, is headed back in the good direction.
I want to know one thing that I don't think I asked you growing up. Were you a class clown? Seemed like a lot of the comedians, they always be like, yeah, I was the jokester. Yeah, I was the class clown. That wasn't you? You just chilling?
I was very studious and very, very good grade getting student.
Okay, hence the glasses.
Yes.
Smart, intelligent, studious.
Yeah, I did all my work. I didn't disrupt class. I didn't, get in no trouble. I would sit there. I participated. I raised my hand and answered questions. Yes, I was a class clown. Yes.
What?
And all of that
What?
stuff.
Oh, I was really buying this.
Yes, that's
This
a lot.
is great. Why would you do that? I'm over here like, yeah. Okay, he's the only comedian that I know that didn't have that backstory like that.
It wasn't like.
Wow. Okay, a little okie doke there.
It was. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I wasn't. I mean, I still got good grades. I did all my work, but yeah,
That is funny.
sometimes you just go to school and you just be partying. They be like, we gotta go to the principal office.
You seem like
Knock on the principal door. Yeah, it's me again. And they be like, come on, man.
I know that you are in Cali now, but I want to know your feelings or thoughts on the Chicago Bears maybe going to Indiana.
The dumbest thing I've ever
You ever heard?
of. Yeah, but I understand from a business perspective, right? The team can't grow financially without owning their own stadium. And that's hard because Soldier Field is a park district, so they can't own it. They can't buy it. They can't nothing. So you got to offer them something else to get them to stay. But as the mayor of Chicago, for you to lose the Chicago Bears on your watch, I would never want a mayor that loses the Chicago Bears. I would
embarrassing.
I would stall them until I was out of office and let the next dude deal with it. I'd be like, listen, here's what I do. I got a suitcase full of bread. Just hold off until the next election.
Just hold off.
And
That's not a bad idea. He should have did that. That's not a bad.
You know, you finna be you finna be the Gary Bears?
That don't even flow. That sounds horrible.
The only Bears we gonna have is the Dalton Bears now.
They said they would keep the name as Chicago Bears, but it just don't hit as hard. Why would
Yeah,
you
they're only saying that to mitigate the backlash. They're going to change their name. They're probably gonna keep it for a year to say we did keep it. We did keep our word, but
yeah. Hopefully we get it together and figure it out. I know my dad rolling around in his grave right now. He was a diehard Bears fan, and I'm so happy he's not even here to hear the talk about it.
yeah, because the Rams, the Raiders, they went from L.A. to Vegas, St. Louis Rams. They didn't stay St. Louis Rams in L.A.
Yeah.
In Vegas and all of that. You got to change the city. I wish I would go to a Bears game in Gary, Indiana.
It don't hit, y'all. It don't even hit.
First of all, Gary, Indiana is you could really just eliminate that as a city. If I woke up in the hospital and they was like, you live in Gary, Indiana, I'm just never leaving the hospital.
I stayed in Gary with a family member for a few months, and it was like we're the only house on the block because everyone else was boarded. Mm-hmm. So it was like it was us, and then it was like aborted.
Gary, Indiana is where they filmed The Walking Dead.
Okay,
That's where they shoot that. They don't need no CGI, no additional scenery. All that stuff you think the zombies, all of that stuff
is right there. They got it in everything. The budget.
They got to spend no extra money. They like, yeah, we're just gonna shoot in Gary. All them boarded up houses. Gary.
I was just like, wow, this is empty over here a little bit. But it was still people, but it was still boarded. I don't know, it was weird.
You can't drive through Gary longer than probably 15 minutes. Minute 16, you slitting your wrist. That's how depressing Gary looks. You in the car with the windows rolled up and you like, I can't deal with it. There's a movie that the movie came out called Passengers. That's what it's like to drive through Gary, Indiana.
That's funny. I was only out there anyway because that was a long time ago, but I was in a little situation. They was trying to tow my car. They were trying to repo my car in here and when I was in Gurnee. So I skipped town. I went to Gary and I was like, they're gonna take the car here probably too. It was either you want to get it repo or you want to get it stolen.
Hammond right there. You could have went to Hammond. Who goes to Gary?
I knew somebody there.
Oh, okay.
I knew some people there, some family that was there. And so I went there and I was just like, wow, what am I doing?
You got to have an intervention with family members that live in Gary. You got to just sit them down and say, hey, move. Okay? No reason.
That's what they
you should
did.
live
They,
like
they
that.
didn't stay there long.
Glad you got to them.
It wasn't even a full year. I don't think they stayed there a
You gotta
year.
look at them like,
So,
like they got a coke habit. Hey, cut
Shout
it
out to the family that let me stay there with y'all while I was running from the repo man.
I don't even know if they did you a favor.
They did me a favor. Their house was nice.
In Gary?
You wouldn't have known that you was in Gary. The house itself.
You know when you get outside.
I mean, decked out too. So shout out to y'all for letting
Yeah,
me
you
in.
know, I'm grown now, so it's like there's certain places you can't even call me to anymore. Hey man, can you come meet me in Gary? Nope.
Nope. No.
Hey man, meet me in Riverdale. I'm straight. I'm not coming out there. I'm not coming out there no more. I'm tired. I don't do that no more.
You don't do that no more.
Yeah, like back in the day, chicks could call you, hey, I'm on the low end. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Chicks could call you out. All right.
You're not going to the low end no more.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing that.
You on what and what, ma'am?
This
I'm
is
on
great.
Keeler and Ogden. I'm straight.
I'm not going there.
Going in them two streets.
And look at
man.
me. I would have been like, you said you're where? Just looking and smiling and
I'm
driving.
doing it. I'm not coming. I'm straight. And they be like, I'm on 79th and Chappelle. I'm straight. You go ahead and forget you do
And
me.
you
I'm
can
not
stay
coming.
right there. Because I'm
coming
not coming.
to fucking 77th and Luella. I'm not coming. I'm not coming over there no more.
You've
I'm
been
right
there, done
behind-
that.
I'm right behind the McDonald's. Well, you're going to stay there, man, because I'm not coming. I'm not doing that no more.
This is great.
Because people, you know, like, man, people set you up now. Like, chicks are setting dudes up. They didn't used to do that back in the day.
I thought they always was setting dudes up. They got more bold as time.
Like, if you was getting set up, you saw it. Like, because women wasn't really committing crimes like that back then. So you would pull up, and there'd be like 40 guys in front of the building. And
Okay.
you got to walk through them. Not falling
I'm not
for that.
doing that.
Now they get you all the way in their apartment, and some dudes come through the back door.
Oh.
You be like, yeah, no, I'm straight.
I'm straight on that. That's called back door. That's what that
Some
is
dudes just
called.
come in and start, nope. So you gotta, and then, you know, she.
That's
on the
happened to you
phone.
before?
No.
You had to get out that jam? That's never. Okay.
Never
That's
happened to me,
good.
Because I know where I be at. Ain't nobody.
You're not doing that. Not finna have dudes pop out and
I know a lot of those younger guys go through that because they don't have the street smarts that we have.
yeah,
'Cause sometimes you pull up and be like, nah, I'm straight.
right.
It ain't.
Or you just hear where it's at, like you said, and like, nah, I'm not
When
going.
you young, you gotta see it through.
Yeah.
She said she was gonna do something nasty.
You gotta see it through.
It's a lot of guys on this on this stoop she got. They can't all possibly live in this 3-flat. It'd be 75 dudes. They can't all possibly live in this 3-flat right here. And you be like, yeah, I gotta see it through. And next thing you know, you ain't got.
Now you can't see.
You set up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we knew, yeah, that probably ain't even gonna happen right there. But now those guys, they really gotta see it through. So they go, and next thing you know, they kick the dough in. Sometimes they don't even get that far. She on the phone telling them what car they pulling. He pulling.
Right.
You can't even tell the chick what car you got.
You just gotta pull up.
Red Saturn. And next thing you know, the Saturn gets
Saturn.
shot up. You tried to line me up, okay? You were riding.
That can't happen. I need you to tell our viewers any shout outs that you have and how they can follow you.
You can follow me on all social media outlets at Schmitty B. That's SCHMITTYB period. Preferably follow me on YouTube. I'm gonna try to start building up my YouTube platform. I hear these platforms are paying a lot of money, and I gotta get mine. I gotta
You gotta
start
get yours.
breaking the law. And that's probably gonna be how I do that. Cause like it's infectious. When you get into Chicago, you just gotta break the law. You just got to. Like if you, like the police got behind me today and I was like, I ain't did nothing. And I felt weird even saying that. Like I ain't did nothing. I gotta go do something.
Because you're living that peaceful life now.
Yeah.
That peace has that, yes.
It's expensive. The food ain't as great, which I don't really need no more of that food anyway. But it's the people there, they're more mature. They don't crash out like that.
Yeah.
I mean, and I mean in the bad neighborhoods. The bad neighborhoods is better.
That's great. That means you really done seen some things in your life.
Yeah.
That
I didn't know
you-
until
you-
I
you-
got
you
there.
really-
I was just like, it's like this everywhere. And then I got there, people were so nice. Everybody spoke to me. Grocery store, people who don't even work at the grocery store ask, can they help you find something? Here, man, you could be on fire and people are trying not to make eye contact with you. Oh, buddy gonna think I'm finna help him. This, wow, man, buddy on fire. God damn. He looking at me. He want me to help.
Oh, damn, he needs some help.
I'm a firefighter now. He want me to help. This is, and then but out there, every person that can see you will speak to you.
Okay. Well, I
how
have
you
to
doing,
visit
brother?
because I don't know nothing about that Cali life, but I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to checking out the
Nice,
palm
peaceful. You know, and it was like, I don't know if it's the sunshine. I just wasn't in a bad mood for like the first 6-7 months straight. I was out there and people tried to murder me.
trees. Okay.
With their cars, like they're bad drivers. Some guy saw me and drove straight at me. I wasn't even mad. I was just like, yeah. If that had been in Chicago,
It would have
caught
been
a body.
different.
I would have caught a body because he would have been popped.
This
I'd
is
have chased
great.
him down and been like, you saw me back there.
saw me.
So go ahead, call your mama and make peace with your life because you're going to see the king. I didn't even follow him.
Please, y'all, good grief and good morning. We're sitting here with my special guest, Schmitty B. I'm gonna make sure
Yes.
y'all have all his information so that you can follow him. Follow him on YouTube specifically.
Yes.
You just heard him say he's trying to build that up
I'ma
more.
build that up.
So I'm gonna make sure I have all your information for them to be able to find you. Y'all, I wish that we had more time. But I know
I got
you're.
all the time because
I know you're such a busy man.
We got stuff
that-
to talk about. So
that
now
I
the camera's
know.
rolling, I can go ahead and ask the questions that I want to know.
Oh, you have any questions for me?
Oh yeah, I've been asking them all day.
Okay.
And I
like
ain't getting no
to know-
answer. So
okay.
we might as well go ahead. So
We're gonna almost end the show, but he has a couple of
Now, we're
questions
not
for me.
almost ending nothing.
And so I am.
we're gonna get to the bottom of this situation.
This is great. This is great, y'all. I'm having a really great time. Comedian Schmitty B. Once again, I'm gonna make sure I include all the information that you all need so that you can follow him. But no, if you got a question or two, I think we got time for what? Maybe one or two
we might as well
questions,
go
probably
ahead and
about
get
one
the
or
story
two.
out.
I'm thinking.
So, because the last time I
Trying to
saw
look-
you,
I know so much has changed.
you had a.
It's the good grief morning. Good grief morning. It's the good grief morning show.